today's drive, we find ourselves in the San Bernardino Mountains, driving through Cloudland Truck Trail. Although very windy, this trail was very easy, and I'd say short. For this drive, I sent out an invitation about a month ahead of time, and several people showed up. Among them, some of you may be familiar with John from John DZ Adventure, Rudy from one of my previous videos, Locke from another, Jose in his white Crosstrek, my neighbor Sam in his Jeep Wrangler, my friend Josh in his Subaru Forester, and John in his Subaru Crosstrek.
We're going.
And we were off. Some of the onboard footage is split between myself and John from inside of his Honda Passport.
Alright, here we go.
The entrance to the trail is about a half mile up from the main road. And here's a little footage to make sure you're going the right way. And here we are at the last few feet of pavement, just before the dirt.
For some reason it smells like pizza out here. It's not me projecting.
After just about 10 minutes of driving, we found this nice flat open area to get a great view.
Hey, that is further around, dude. Picture. We'll back into the spots again.
With such a great variety of vehicles and setups, I was really excited to see what the trail had in store for us. For the most part, the trail was very calm, steady, flat, and like I've said many times before, it was a great place for somebody to get familiar with their car. And to everybody watching, I do apologize for all the wind noise. It was, I'd say, the windiest day I'd ever experienced. For those that might be concerned with minor scratches on their paint job, be advised it does get narrow at points.
Getting a little narrow there, guys. Just so you know. It's gonna get bumpy, but
Bumpiness for posterity.
About halfway through the trail, there was this turn, which would lead to the peak of the mountain. Once you take this turn, it will lead you to the peak, but there is a offshoot that you can take, which is rutted out, and there is an easy way to take on the left-hand side. And here's Larry making easy work of this offshoot. For this climb, I did the usual. I locked the center differential, I put the transmission in L for low, and I put the transfer case in low as well, and let the onboard computer do its thing. I did go as slow as possible and picked the most difficult line I could figure out, and as you can see, it still wasn't much of a challenge for the truck. And here we have John in his Honda Passport, taking a nice and steady approach. He did very well. And for those that are wondering, once you climb this offshoot, this is the view that was awaiting for us at the top of the peak.
So yeah, I've never been here before. I didn't know there was a bypass. But oh, beautiful view. Very beautiful. I'm parked by my buddy Josh, my neighbor. Lately. Oh shoot! Josh just lost his hat.
And here's another way you can approach this offshoot. And here we have my buddy Rudy taking it nice and slow, having no trouble at all.
Nice and steady. No struggle.
And here's my neighbor Sam in his Rubicon with a 6-speed manual.
It's too easy for you.
So like I said earlier, the trail was super easy, but it was really nice, and it was good to get out. I'd really like to thank everybody that came out that day. It was a great drive, great time, perfect weather, even with the wind. Hopefully I'll have another drive coming soon, and I'll invite everybody as well. Thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it, even though it was a short one. Bye-bye.